So, it has now been 200 days that I have not beat my fucking meat to porn. No way. It's kind of crazy when I think about it. Like, it's been so many months. Like, November of 2021? That is just insane. And actually, this one, unlike the other ones, is not going to be scripted, so it might not be as clean and clear, but who cares? I just decided not to. So in this video, I'm just going to explain my sort of final thoughts and my final feelings regarding this as the halfway point. I feel like the experience has evolved and developed as much as it will for the 395, rounding up to 400 days I'm doing this, 13 months. And that if something does change in the next 200 days, I will simply make an update along with the final decision on day 395. But I don't think anything is going to change, so this is going to be my final thoughts. In the last video, I talked about how I hadn't experienced flatlines at all. But in the past 3 months, I guess it is, I've had sort of this kind of feeling where I'm like not motivated to like do anything. It kind of happened the same time as I started this IT internship, which if you don't know, I'm doing an IT internship. That's like a lot of time and effort of the week, you know, trying to get a better job. But also I'm like demotivated to do like pretty much anything, you know, video wise, even things I love to do, like playing video games or watching content or, you know, doing the internship, doing like anything, right? And like picture this, there are things that you enjoy to do, there are things that you don't enjoy doing, and like there's a lot of both present, right? So let's say you're demotivated to do anything, right? So you're not getting things done as well, and you're also demotivated to do the things you enjoy, which aren't necessarily important to the bigger life scheme, so you just like don't do those, right? But those are the things you enjoy, and without that, all you're left with is things and experiences that you dislike, that you have to do because you have to do them, and then that makes you feel like depressed or whatever, not literally, and then that's, you know, more demotivation, and you're more demotivated to do anything, including the things you enjoy. And so like there have been times where like I forced myself to do, obviously I always constantly force myself to do things that I don't like doing, but I've also like recently, you know, sometimes had to force myself to just do things that I've always enjoyed. And I mean, this is not like as extreme as I just explained as the example I just gave, but it's kind of like that. And it's like I've kind of been like on the shallow end of that cycle. I don't know if this is because of flatlines. I don't know if maybe it's just due to my frustration of how the IT internship is going and anything else. It might be that, it might not be flatlines. I don't know, because like my life isn't exactly constant. Like my life definitely has not changed very much over this period, but it's a long enough period that there have been like subtle change. There have been like changes in my life, like me having a job, me quitting the job to do work on IT internship, me building a computer, which gives me like more access to do things I enjoy. And these like little changes can make noticeable changes in your lifestyle and your attitude. And it's like, is this because of flatlines, because of this thing, this weird journey I've embarked on for no reason, or is it just normal life stuff? I don't know, but that's kind of the cycle. What the example I gave, that's kind of like the demotivation cycle that I've been in a bit, as you can tell. Like I haven't done very much editing. I haven't been grinding out videos every week. I have been playing a lot of Valorant. That's something I do enjoy and have gotten more into. I'm gonna be bronze on comp, bro, like pretty soon, like in a few games. It's gonna be great, bro. And this game you're watching right now, Splitgate, like I've played this just for the first time today. I think it's day 198, I think. So like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, that I've played this game for the first time ever, and also the day that I'm recording this video. So about No Fap itself, do I think that it has been worth it to this point? No, because all I'm thinking about in regards to that is like reminiscing on how it was. Like I'm missing out on like a good time, you know? I don't feel like any urges to like break it or fail. Obviously, like there's nothing that would keep me from abstaining until the deadline when I make the decision. It's like if you enjoy parties, which I don't, or events, and you were invited to one, but you couldn't go for some reason or another, maybe some dumb reason. It's like, oh, I'm missing out. Like obviously you have to do something else, but you'd rather be at that party. And besides all the negative stuff and, you know, the reminiscing, the demotivation cycle in regards to everything that No Fap is supposed to help, I mean, I don't see a difference. I mean, obviously I stay in my house all day doing internship and then playing video games and cutting hundreds hundreds and hundreds of square feet of grass across 3 properties and doing dishes and all that. So like all this like human interaction or relationships or whatever they say, suddenly you're more confident around people and you can make friends easier and you can do relationships. I mean, there are other people that have said that, but like, I don't know. I feel the exact same way. I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'm not gonna go out of my house just to get a girlfriend or to make friends, because there's no point in that. I'm busy. I don't got time for that. That hasn't changed. I speak exactly the same to people as I did before. I mean, there's no like confidence boost. I mean, I guess like I'm socially a very confident or competent person as far as social confidence goes, even though I isolate myself, but nothing's changed. I mean, I talk to people the exact same. My confidence level is the same. The amount of friends I have, the amount of girlfriends I have is exactly the same. Yes, I get no bitches. Post Megamind in the comments, post Megamind in the Discord. No bitches. Woo! Yeah, good. I'm not a simp. Fuck you. So at this point, and probably it will be true, for the last 200 days, No Fap hasn't improved my life. I haven't seen any major downsides other than being demotivated and just the simple fact that I miss it. Obviously, if you do something you enjoy for a long time and then you stop, you're obviously gonna miss it. What I'm saying is, if there's no benefits from abstaining, if there's no drawbacks from continuing, and it's something you enjoy, whatever, indulge. But I'm still giving it another 200 days of chance, because that's what I said. I'll either confirm my opinions in 200 days that they are the same, or I won't, and I'll make the decision then. Regardless of my opinions though, if you are someone who yoinks or sploinky a lot, I would suggest to you to just set a certain amount of time. Like for me, it made sense because it was No Nut November to No Nut November, and just stop just for a while. And then you can gauge for yourself, am I addicted? Because if it's hard, then you're probably addicted. If you fail, then you're probably addicted. See, me, it was very, very easy. That proves I'm not addicted. I kind of knew I wasn't, but I didn't know for sure. So after I tried it for maybe like 100 days, I was like pretty damn sure that I wasn't addicted because of how I could just live my life and literally forget about it entirely, like it didn't matter. And then you can see maybe any improvements that come out of it, which I suggest at least 200 days for that. As someone who's done 200 days, at least do 200 days to properly see what the benefits are, what the drawbacks are, were you actually addicted, and then maybe make a decision, yes or no. That's like half a year. It's been more than half a year, bro. That is crazy, bro. It's been 6.5 months. I have like 6.5 months to go, but I highly recommend it. Maybe just based on the fact that so many other people, it's a struggle for them, and No Fap really helps them, even for a period of less than 100 days, and it could really bring it into perspective their whole life. So considering that, I can't just really say No Fap is stupid, it doesn't do anything, it's useless, don't do it, you're wasting your time. Like, just because that's my opinion, I can't really disregard everyone else's experience that I've ever seen. So I do recommend that you try just 200 days, half a year. That's a big chunk of time, and your life can change in 6 months' time. My life changed in many subtle ways in 6 months' time. Like, I worked like for a long period of time on a job, and then I worked for a long period of time on the internship, and then I built a whole computer. And over that period of time, if you're doing No Fap, you can properly gauge how that's changing, what's going on. But that's it. Try it for yourself. I'll see you in the next video, which is a video game I haven't uploaded to YouTube yet. And as far as this anti-wank shit goes, I'll see you on day 395, approximately 400 days of No Fap, and that's it. Don't be a simp, boys. I'm out.